what we're trying to do is to propose something new in the hat world.
I spent a year at London College of Fashion and I used to make a lot of my own clothes, sell them at markets and stuff. So I'm not really I'm not into the designer labels and I don't know loads about fashion, but I'm really excited to see what the clothes are like in Florence.
The one thing I know about Florence is that it's quite a beautiful city. You know, it does attract a lot of tourists, and that's obviously for the scenic side of the city. You know, it'll be an opportunity to kind of work a bit more with street portraits, you know, unexpected pictures of tourists and maybe even local people out here.
What I've done and the selection I try to recreate in Florence is nothing seen before in such a conservative town. So mainly through the selection and the offer of magazines, I try to recreate a new contemporary, both aesthetic and taste. People still coming here for the main attraction, like the dome and the Renaissance stuff.
I mean, it's hard to compete with Michelangelo, so I guess what we can do is offer something cute and nice and cool.
I met Matteo in Eindhoven, in Holland, because we were there doing fashion and technology master. And after that we moved together back in Florence.
When we started our relationship, my first present to Veronica was a net and her first present was a net, so we always had this kind of thing. At the beginning people look at us a bit like the weird guys that want to make hats, because now is back. The hat is in everyday life again, let's say. But at the beginning in 2010 when we started, nobody was making hats.
I think that Florence is a good place where start an independent label, especially for hat making, because in Florence there is an old tradition about hat making. So when we decided to start, we found a lot of inspiration and a lot of artisans to learn the job.
When I'm lying in my bed, I hear voices in my head. I'm on fire. These are higher. Now give me all you got. I'm never gonna stop. I'm on fire. These are higher.
For us, PT is really important. It's something that represents 100% the city where we live and we work, and they've always been open to listen.
For PT it's very, very important to support the young talent. We're beginning this process from 15 years ago, and season by season for us this is important because we think that the young blood is important as a trade show, in our trade show that is very international, and we want to support the young talents from all over the world.
When I'm lying in my bed, I hear voices in my head. I'm on fire. These are higher. Now give me all you
Yeah, Pity was really interesting. I guess the fact that Palladium were present there really gave us the opportunity to visit Pity. And what that meant is that I had the opportunity to shoot portraits, which is something that I'm really interested in.
It is a seriously beautiful place. When we got here we were kind of overwhelmed by the tourists, and I was like, okay, I see why they're here, but where's the kind of cool stuff? It took us a couple of days, but we did get there, and there's actually an amazing scene.
I sing in the band, it's called Celluloid Jam, and I'm singing with Jero, who makes the music, and David, he's a visual artist.
I think silent disco started because most of the entertainment and most of the event directed toward more tourists. So I think the young people here, like they want something for themselves.
You cannot compete on the same level with this like established form of art. You should just like bring on your own battle from the underground.